the derby rolls around again, there's not only bragging rights or the 3 points, but there's history and there's prestige, and it makes it much more special than a normal game. So for all those respects, we've been working very, very hard. As we move closer to the game, obviously the focus is on being able to come into the game in the right frame of mind so we can give a good performance. The tragedy is that the supporters are not there. That's what makes the Soweto Derby, really. But for all the other reasons I've just given, we will still be fired up for it and ready to go.
Most probably the biggest game in the country. We all know that. We all know what it comes with and what it requires, because so many of us have played in it before. Unfortunately, it won't be the same without the fans, like the coach said. But yeah, I mean, it's another important 3 points, that we are looking to take, and to further our steps in terms of the direction that we want to take as a team.
You know what sort of game it's going to be unless they throw something in like we are planning to do. So, it can be a little tweak. But what you do know is, the Pirates will play quickly. They will mix their game. They will go behind you sometimes. They will play in front of you sometimes. They've got quick players. It's usually a physical game because it's a derby. And the mental part is very, very important, that we've got to keep ourselves calm, yet aggressive. We've got to keep ourselves focused, yet spontaneous. So you don't want to get bogged down with the event. You've still got to perform, and to do that, you've got to be not anxious. You've got to be motivated. Just the team that manages the day best will win the game.
This is one game that you cannot think about the past, about what happened before, because I'm pretty sure wherever they are highly motivated, and we know how we've played Pirates before, we know how Pirates are. And if you don't give them the respect they deserve, they would punish you on any day. It's more important is that we play to our strengths, but also capitalize on their weaknesses.
Every time we go into a derby, you've got to try and perform at your best on the day. The team that wins the derby is usually the team that plays normal, not the team that plays outstanding. The losers of the derby are usually anxious, and they're usually worried, and they're usually looking at the clock, and they're usually overhyped and getting red cards and making decisions that lose the game, bad decisions that lose the game.
When you say pressure, for me, I think every day is pressure. Every day there's pressure in something, whether it's in your life or at work. So I think we relish being under this sort of pressure, and I think when you come to Chiefs, you already know that this is what you're going to face.
Apart from the 2 big injuries that we've got to Cole Alexander and Soweto Derby, then I think we've got a clean bill of health. We've got some of the players that are coming back from injuries that have had more game time and therefore make themselves more in the picture. But that's up to me now to just find the balance and the correct team that we think can get the job done. So if we can take 3 points in this game, it really does cement our intentions, and I think that's important. We know that if we can beat Pirates, that will cement us there, and that will bring pressure to bear.
My message is of gratitude first, of thanking all the Kaizer Chiefs supporters for being with us. We know how tough it's been for the past 6-7 years without a trophy. This is a club that deserves a trophy or 2 each and every season.